Hello there, everybody. I got a tough one for you today. White to play and win this. And as you see, there's a bunch of pawns here. This pawn is the one closest to promotion, going this direction. We are down a piece, the minor piece here. The bishop from black is what makes him ahead in the piece count. But that doesn't matter because if we find the beautiful variation here, then we're going to win this as white. So white to play and win. And now you can pause the video and see if you can find this victory on your own. Go ahead. And welcome back. Okay, so what do we see? A bunch of pawns here. Should we start with check? That only helps black king down to f3. He's going to attack here. We can do something like this with a discovered check and perhaps try something like this. But this is just not good enough. Black has an easy draw here. Maybe just exchanging pawns. Put the bishop here so it covers all these squares for the king. This is, of course, not winning for us. This is just going to be a draw. So let's see from the beginning again. No point in checking here. We are going to look at this move later on. But first I want to discover what happens if we grab this pawn. Well, this is a reasonable good move, but it's not good enough to win. Black will now be able to escape from the trap that we have set up, that we have not yet discovered. Black will now, this is one variation, attacking up here, moving away the king from this very dangerous discovered check that we're going to look at later. Maybe we give a check here and the king hides here. We are not really getting anywhere from this. Or check, lose the pawn, push, and black is forced to sacrifice the bishop here, and then perhaps place like something like this. And this is just an even position. You see queen each, 2 pawns each. Kings are both exposed, so this is for sure going to end up in a draw. So, okay. I am now going to give you the first correct move, and it's not going to be f3, and we will again circle back to that, because we have to play d7 first. And it's important because we want black to have his bishop here on d7, and he's really forced to take here. If you try something else, perhaps want to exchange pawns first, well, note this is a check, but we take back with a discovered check, and then this bishop is going to fall. So this is very easy win for us. If it perhaps wants to sacrifice the bishop, something like this, well, we don't have to take the bishop. We can actually push it and get a queen, and we will be a queen up. This position, it's even better to now play f3, and if black goes back, well, then we will promote with a queen and the tempo move, and of course 2 queens is easy win. Or exchange queens and then grab this one here. It's of course even more simple to win for us. Okay, so we start with pushing d7. The bishop is forced to be here, and now we look at f3 because this is coming now. Discovered check, and we are threatening the queen, which means if the black king goes back, he will lose his queen, so he's forced to take, and now it's all forced. That was the point, and we get another check. King is forced to d5, and we sacrifice the next pawn, again with the same idea, to grab the queen. Again, he's forced to take, and we do it once again. Queen c4. Now, black king can go to 2 possible squares. If it goes up here, well, then we grab here with the discovered threat and the check at the same time, so the queen will be lost and the game will be won for us. And if he instead comes up here, how do we finish this off? Well, we do it with a beautiful pushing the pawn, discovered check on the queen again. If it doesn't take the pawn, we're going to grab the queen. And if it takes the pawn, now is the point. Why did we need to have the bishop here? Well, to set up for the beautiful checkmate here with queen a6. And this is how you win this. Such an amazing variation, I think. But let's circle back to see what happens if we start this directly without pushing the pawn first. It's going to be the same, something like this. And when we give the check here, now the king will escape to c6. He cannot grab here because of the same. The take with the discovered check, and he loses the queen. But he will put the king here. And now when we do this, he will grab, and there is no checkmate anymore. In fact, black is winning this very easy because the black king can now escape on d7. That's why we have to start everything with pushing the pawn, putting the bishop in a very bad place, and then sacrifice all the pawns and end up with a beautiful checkmate with queen to a6. All right, nice study, I think. Did you manage to see it all the way from the beginning? I don't think all of you did. If you did a very good job. All right, see you back tomorrow again for something perhaps a little simple. I think we'll do a two-mover. We'll see. See you then anyway. Bye-bye.